What's up, guys? Welcome to HomeCraft cocktails you can make for the comfort of your home. My name is Briss, and for this week's cocktail, we'll be going over the BBL Drizzy. Now, over these past couple of months, between national news outlets, social media, reaction videos on YouTube, I mean, pretty much it's all over the internet, and the Kendrick Lamar versus Drake beef is pretty much inescapable. However, for my viewers that either live under a rock, or for those of you that live outside of the US where it's not been quite as big of a deal, let me give a brief background to this whole beef. Over the last 15 years or so, Drake, J. Cole, and Kendrick Lamar are easily the top 3 biggest artists in the hip hop industry. And this past October in 2023, Drake and J. Cole were on a song called First Person Shooter, where basically they're just saying, hey, you know, we're the big 3, no one's touching us, we're better than everybody else, yada, yada, yada. Well, Kendrick, who was featured on a song with Future called Like That, which came out March of this year, basically said, fuck the big 3, it's just big me, I'm better than all of y'all, including y'all too. I'm on another level that y'all not touching me, basically. And then Drake fired back by dropping not 1 but 2 diss tracks, which are overtly directed at Kendrick, and that actually gets on a personal level. Kendrick says, hey, you don't want to go there with me. Drake doubles down, and then the rest is history. Overall, between Kendrick and Drake, I would say is about 10 songs, and I'll probably try to have some graphic on here with all of them, but I'll try to notate which songs are important. But yeah, it's pretty much been a big deal everywhere. Also in the midst of this beef, Drake has had tiffs or beefs with other multiple artists within the industry, such as Rick Ross, The Weeknd, Future, the list goes on and on, A$AP Rocky. But Metro Boomin, who's a producer, dropped his own instrumental diss track, which I think might be the first time we've ever seen an instrumental diss track before, personally, from a producer, calling him BBL Drizzy, which alludes to the fact that Drake has had plastic surgery on his body to, make himself appeal to his audience more. And for those who don't know, BBL is a Brazilian butt lift. So with this recipe today, you'll see a lot of peach involved, which references, ass. So yeah, like I said, very, very, very brief synopsis of the entire situation. If you want to dig into it deeper or do more research, Google is there for you, but I just want to provide some background for those that might have been unaware of the situation. And now with that brief history lesson out of the way, let's get down to actually making a drink. So first, we're going to start by rimming your Collins glass with lime juice and then coating the rim of it using Coral Sanding Sugar. Unfortunately, the grocery store I went to did not have Coral Sanding Sugar, so I had to settle for red sugar topping, which red isn't too far off, but the coral color definitely looks better with what we'll be adding today. So if you can get your hands on that, cool, use that. If not, red should be fine. We're getting a lot of juice out of this. Here we go, that should be good. Then we want to pour our sanding sugar or sugar topping onto a plate. Probably should do this first, actually. I meant to make sure you do this first so that your lime doesn't dry up. And you just want to coat it, just twisting it in there, knock off any excess. Yeah, we have a nice little red rim there, or coral rim if you actually did have coral sanding sugar. Next, we're going to fill our Collins glass with ice. Then we're going to pour 1.5 ounces of peach crown into our Collins glass. Then we'll do 1 ounce of peach schnapps. And then we'll do 3 ounces of White Cran Peach. This is an Ocean Spray brand, so you should be able to find this in most grocery stores. I meant to say before I even started pouring these ingredients that I got this recipe from the Tipsy Bartender YouTube channel, which I will link that video either over here and or down in the description below. I'm pretty much doing the exact same thing he did, but I'm actually using measurements and just some slight alterations with the garnish. Then we're gonna top it off with club soda. And then you wanna garnish with a peach slice as well as a peach ring. We're going to take a straw Put that in there first, and we'll just place that like so. And there you have a BBL Drizzy. And as we have our drink, let's give it a taste. So, first thought, which might be obvious, very peachy. If you're not one that likes peach drinks, this will not be for you whatsoever. You have what, 4 different iterations of peach in this cocktail. So yeah, it's not meant for you. So look-wise, aesthetically speaking, I mean, it's a very pretty looking drink. It looks, well, it tastes as sweet as it looks. You have the rim there, which again, like I said, if you have that coral sugar, it'll be more of a light pinkish more than this red tone, but the red is not bad. Actually, it came out better than I was expecting. You have obviously your peach there with the peach ring on around the straw. In his video, he actually drilled a hole into an entire peach and put it into the straw, or through the straw rather. So I was like, I'm not doing all of that. So I actually like this version better. Trying to stir it up a little bit just to see if I can incorporate those flavors more. Not gonna lie, it's not bad. It's not bad. I usually do like my drinks stronger or more the, you know, herbal side of things, or more bitter, or just more well balanced in general. This is definitely sweet, almost too sweet, but hear me out. On a hot summer day, I'm not too mad at this drink. I'm not mad at this at all. If I were to make any alterations to this, I would probably add some lime juice in there to try to cut down that sweetness level. But yeah, it's not bad. And it's about what I was expecting out of it. I mean, let's be honest, it's a whole bunch of peach flavors just thrown together. With that being said, guys, thank you for watching this week's episode, and I'll catch you next week for the next round. Peace.